Oh gosh. Uh-oh.
An injection renders you unconscious. Your drug carcass is loaded onto a shuttle. Oh, again? God damn it. Upon reviving, you look through the viewing port to see Volhal's massive asteroid fortress getting smaller.
And out of sheer coincidence, it looks like a giant dingleberry. Oh, really? Really? Star Wars reference much? Anyway.
No, those are the guys from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, but that platform looks exactly like Return of the Jedi's when they were on the moon of Endor.
Oh, you're right, it does.
Muhaha. So basically, they're stolen from two really good sci-fi movies.
Yes.
Okay, good.
The whole series is a parody anyway, so. After touching down on a giant landing platform, you are ushered to a hovercraft waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in. Oh, now the despair sets in.
Oh no! Kill yourself now. Planet of the Apes. Dear me, what are those things coming out of her nose? Space balls!
Oh,
Oh shit! There goes the planet. And you're probably the only one that will get that. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? What, did someone fart?
Oh, great. I suppose you're out of fuel. Way to go, Gorf Breath.
Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait till the master finds out. You're in big trouble.
Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time, dip.
What?
Shit.
Whoa! Crash! Uh-oh. Oh my god, you landed on them.
Yes.
Good thing that guard broke your fall. He doesn't look too happy about it, though. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna save the game here.
Yes. Indeed. Where the hell are we?
I don't know if this works in this version either, but a little Easter egg here.
What? You're one twisted mofo. The only other person I know who would try that is Mark Crow. Haha.
Don't ask me how I find out about these Easter eggs.
Yeah, I don't think I want to know. Are you like her crabbiness who like rolled around and tried to kiss everything? Did you see that video she did?
Yes.
That was amazing. I think you should go around trying to fuck everything.
I don't know
Mark
if you
Crow.
can.
Isn't he one of the designers?
Yes.
Or the producer? Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, so let's look around here.
Yes.
Well, actually, no, first let's find a way to die.
Sure. What? The hell? Pitfall! Ah! You
Yeah.
fall to the bottom of a concealed pit. You might have survived in the fall had you not come in contact with several 30-centimeter long spikes planted vertically along the bottom of the pit. Uh-oh. And
Yeah.
you know one of them went right up his ass.
It's a trap!
What's the death screen look like? Way to go, wingnut! Once again, you've demonstrated your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you blow it. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2, Roger Wilco. You've been swell to watch. Have a nice day. Haha. So you don't get any pictures or anything, they just make fun of you.
No. But
That's pretty
you
cool.
can very clearly see the outline of it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what
I
was
would.
that?
What was that?
Do you guys see that?
If that was an Ewok, I'm quitting.
No, it was not an Ewok.
Okay. Then I'm not quitting.
So let's look around here. You seem to be in a rather exotic forest. The growth here is unlike anything you are used to. On the ground lies the wreckage of the hovercraft you crashed in. Nearby are the bodies of your former captors.
Oh.
Let's search him. You
Ooh.
search the grotesque body and find a small, thin magnetic card. It looks like a key card. You seem to recall seeing one somewhere in the past. Let's take it. Robbing corpses is awesome.
What about this over here?
Well, let's look at the ship. The hovercraft has been wrecked to a mound of twisted wreckage. Everything that was straight is bent. Everything that was bent is benter. There seems to be no salvageable parts.
Benter.
You hear that beeping sound though?
Yeah, what's that?
I'm not sure how you do this. There we go. Just press the button. You press the button. The light goes dark and you no longer notice the high-pitched beep.
Huh. What the fuck was that then? Homing device? I see
Maybe?
eyes in the bushes. I see them.
I'm going to save it again here because we had another hilarious death over here.
Whoa, don't eat the mushroom.
Let's look around. You are standing in a dark and damp portion of the forest. There are some very large mushroom-like growths here.
Mushroom-like? Why don't you just say that they're mushrooms? What? Feed me, Seymour! Holy jeez, boy! That mushroom thing sucked you clean up! You can't move a muscle nor see a speck of light. I'm Southern. You begin feeling waves of tingling warmth and moisture. Oh, anyway, suddenly it's not so bad in here. What? Wow, check out the colors, dude. Is he being raped by that thing? Your body and mind enjoy the short-lived buzz that is a side effect of the lethal poison you now marinate in. Kind of like my last first date. You are oblivious to the end. Not a bad way to go, actually. But it sure is early in the game. I had high hopes for you. They said, who? Roger Wilco, not a chance. That chump won't last 20 minutes. How long has it been? Has it been 20 minutes? I said, no way. Roger Wilco isn't that lame. So anyway, don't make me look stupid too. Whoa.
If you look, the mushroom is actually smiling.
Man. Sounds like a good way to go.
I think there's actually another way to die here, too.
Oh, jeez.
On the screen. And the
foliage is too dense for you to go that way.
I thought there were 2 ways to die on the screen, but maybe
That's
not.
what he said. Whoa.
Look pretty.
Ooh. Suddenly, from somewhere to the east, you hear a twang followed by a high-pitched shriek.
Now
What?
This is very easily missable. I missed it the first time I played the game.
What the hell?
You want to go off here?
What the heck? What the heck is that thing?
Let's look.
LOL.
You're in another area of the forest. The growth here seems to be getting heavier here.
Wait, that's all you see, really?
Let's look at the man. The little creature caught in the snare has thick-looking pinkish skin. He looks to be less than a meter tall. He doesn't seem to be too thrilled with the predicament.
Yeah, me neither. He's like staring directly
let's
at
free
Roger's
him.
freaking ugly face. Whoa,
He's
there he
naked.
goes. What? It's like a naked baby.
Before disappearing through a tiny hole in the brush, the little creature gives you a long glance.
Uh-huh.
No
Sizing
thank
up
you,
the
little
situation.
fucker.
Hit, hit.
Yeah, that's very easily missable, and you will need that later.
Huh.
Now, on this screen, if you do not turn off the homing beacon on the hovercraft, you will hear a noise here. And basically, it's someone else hearing the discussion and coming to look. If you get that, you can hide.
You hear something.
Oh.
It sounds not unlike the hovercraft you wrecked in. Uh-oh.
I guess it does still happen.
Where can we hide at?
You can hide... Oh shit, I didn't do it in
Oh
time.
no! Drats! Vohal's troops have tracked you down and passed sentence for your escape. Tough luck, eh?
Damn it. I thought that didn't happen
Another
unless you didn't
senseless
turn off the
tragedy.
beacon. Oh well.
You can help prevent this. Vote yes on lobotomies for adventure game designers. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2, Roger Wilco. You've been most entertaining.
I really thought that actually didn't happen if you turn off the beacon. That was the point. That's half the point of turning off the beacon.
I guess if you sit around long enough, they'll come, huh?
Maybe. But this is actually like an earlier version of the game, so
Ah.
that could be it. So we have to save the little man again.
Oh, right. We have to do that again. Right. Poor little man. Who the hell is calling my cell phone? Really? I'm busy saving the world! Woo!
Yay! Okay, now we're gonna go hide right behind the tree because
Right.
if they can't see you, if you can't see him and yourself in adventure games, they can't see you.
Because there's no such thing as perspective.
Exactly. Exactly.
At all. Do you think they'll come?
He will. There we go.
Oh. Whew, that was a tense moment. Vohal's thugs failed to spot you and is off to search elsewhere. So I guess they must be looking for him.
And you get points for that, and he doesn't
Cool.
ever come back, so...
Neat. What's that?
What's this up here?
This is another clearing in the otherwise heavily wooded area of the forest. There is a plateau near the back.
Which
Yeah,
we're
but what
standing
the hell is that thing though? It's like a giant dildo.
Let's look at the machine. Oh, it's a mailbox.
Ooh, the mailbox looks typical for a mailbox, which I guess not, because I call it a dildo. There is a slot for a tray and a sign. Ooh, can we read the sign?
Yeah, let's read the sign. Sign says...
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
The sign says Radical Express, but it is totally no doubt for sure it has to be... whatever.
Whoa, radical.
Oh, remember, we have an order form here, so...
Ooh. Wait, oh, you
so
already filled it out, I guess.
So
Can you mail it?
in slot. You
Drop the order form into the box. Whoa.
The mailbox hums and buzzes for a while, then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent. So let's look at the tray. The tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It is currently bearing what looks to be a whistle. Okay.
Wait, what? It was instant? Wow.
Yeah.
The future is here. If only.
Look at the whistle.
It's usual looking.
This is
Looks
the
like a whistle.
Labion Terror Beast mating whistle.
Labion. Never mind.
And don't fall off the cliff, because you'll probably die.
From like a 2 feet fall. No, we're not gonna get to dying, are we?
Yes!
We have to get to winning! Climb tree... Oh no. This is as uncool can be. It looks like you've adhered yourself to this tree like a fly to flypaper. And speaking of insects, here comes a swarm now. What? That is so random. Oh no! Whoa!
It's like
Uh-oh.
the Flight of the Bumblebee tune, or whatever it's called.
You'll be proud to know that you have filled today's nutritional requirements for many of the local carnivorous insects. Adventuring is not always pretty. Nor are my first dates. Thanks for playing. You've been very entertaining.
That's it. We got what we get for that.
But it just leaves him there.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I told you, this game is hilarious.
Oh, brother. This is gonna be one of those ones where we do spend more time dying than actually doing anything.
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
Another
What are these
clearing.
things? Whoa.
Whoa. You seem to have kicked one of these strange little spores. I didn't even see that. Wow, my god. What the hell?
And I
Your
landed
kick
right on it.
caused some spores to open and spray a fine powder through the air. As a result, you're paralyzed from head to toe and unable to move a single muscle. Did we just die again?
No.
Oh. Are you supposed to do this?
You don't have to, but... I was trying to get close enough to look at him without this happening, but...
Uh-oh. He's taking a snooze.
Help!
Oops.
Get up.
Due to paralysis, you're only capable of displacing air. What? No, did it really just die just now?
No.
Oh, man.
They'll get up. Eventually. It's only a temporary effect.
We're like headfirst on the things that cause us to fall. Wow.
Faster?
I think you broke it.
There we go.
Ah, fortunately the paralysis wears off and you seem to be back to normal. Yeah. Let's not do that again.
So let's take one. Those might come in handy.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
You take possession of one of the spores, being careful not to mistakenly break it open.
Right. Since you only kicked it the last time.
Ooh.
Unopened spore. Huh.
And the foliage is too dense.
That damn foliage. I'll get you.
So let's go up here. Whoa.
Whoa, what the fuck? Hey, there's that naked dude.
You are in another clearing of the forest. This one seems to be occupied by a type of growth you are not familiar with.
That's what
Look at the
she
man.
said?
You can see a little guy across in the clearing picking some sorts of berries from a bush.
Huh.
Want?
Which oddly look like those freaking ants that ate you alive.
Now,
Now that breathy thing doesn't look too great.
No.
What in the world could we possibly do here?
If you didn't rescue the guy, I don't think you will see him picking the berries. You can get them anyway. But actually, I'm gonna
This looks dangerous, whatever
slow
this
down the
is.
game, and this part sucks.
Why do I have a bad feeling that you have to like walk in this like a
Meatballs.
maze?
You do.
Oh man, you are kidding.